In today's video, we're going to be having a look at some products which haven't been invented yet, but honestly they should be. What I mean by that is that basically some of these products already exist, but they're not global, and honestly I believe that some of them should be. Before this video starts, remember to subscribe, and yes, we're going to get on with the video. Okay, so this is the first image, and honestly I agree with this. Imagine going out in the public and you're hungry, and then you see this, like a big pizza vending machine. You could literally buy a pizza here, choose which one you want, and then put it in there and cook it, and then you'd have a freshly cooked pizza. I don't know where this is. It says it's made in Italy, but honestly we need this throughout the world. It would be such a good idea. Imagine all the shops are closed and you really want pizza. You could literally go to a vending machine and get one. Are you ever at the top of the big flight of stairs and you're looking down them like, honestly I just can't be bothered to walk down them? I really want this to exist because you could literally just sit there and then just like ride down the stairs. It would literally be like something you'd see in like a kid's play park. I'm 17, but honestly I would love flying down there. Like, it looks like so much fun, and you'd also get down so much quicker than walking down with your legs. Okay, so this is basically a pot where you hold your popcorn, but at the bottom of the pot right here, as you can see, it's got like a little hole there, and all of the really annoying seeds that always get stuck in your teeth or that you crunch on when you're eating your popcorn go through like this little filter and stay there. I am really tempted to buy this. There's been so many times where I bought popcorn at the shop, or if I've went to a cinema and bought popcorn, and there's always really hard pieces, and then when I actually come out of the cinema, it's all stuck in my teeth and I literally have to pull it out. This is actually such a smart idea. You could put your popcorn in there and then all the little seeds would go down there, and then when you're done with the popcorn you could literally take this little cover off and pour the seeds in the bin. This product has to be made. Okay, so I always go to my friend's house and I'll like use their hairbrush because my hair gets tatty quite easily, but when I lift up their hairbrush it is literally like they've combed a dog. Their hairbrush is covered in hair. This is probably one of the best and smartest ideas I've ever seen. Literally it's like a little gel or like rubber thing you put over the hairbrush, and then if your hairbrush gets covered in hair and you need to take the hair off, you literally just pull this off and all the hair comes off with it, and then you can literally just put it back on. Whoever thought of this is honestly a genius because this is such a smart idea. I'm pretty sure stuff like this exists, but honestly this is an amazing idea. Sometimes when I'm really warm I'll like get into a bath and I'll have like a glass of something, like I'll have a drink, but I always get really annoyed because like my hands are soaking wet and I've got nowhere to set it, so I literally have to bend over the bathtub and nearly fall out. If I got this, it would honestly be so useful. You could literally just stick it to the wall and then put your drink in it. Like, it honestly is so smart. I'm pretty sure you can get these for cars where you can like hold your phone or like cameras, but honestly I need one of these in a shower bath. I don't really read that often, but honestly this is such a smart idea. Sometimes when you're really tired and you're reading a book, you'll only finish like half the page, but this bookmark literally has a little rubber thing so it points out which sentence you end on. You can move it around as well, so maybe you only read like the first paragraph of one page. You could literally move it up, and then the next day when you open the book again you can remember where you left off. Now honestly this is a good idea. Okay, so this is basically like an ironing board but also a mirror at the same time. So basically right here you iron your clothes and then you can literally flip it around and you can see what you look like with them on. I'm really surprised that this doesn't exist already. It probably does, but like I've never seen it in a shop before. It honestly would save you so much room. You could literally put it in your bedroom and then take it downstairs and iron your clothes on it. People are really out here making money moves. Picture this. You've moved into a new bedroom and you're like measuring out the dimensions of the room. Sometimes you won't have like a measuring tape or a ruler, so you literally have to use your fingers. There's been quite a few times where I've had to measure like little gaps and I've just used my fingers like that and then measured how much is in between my fingers. Even if you try your best to keep your fingers still, your fingers will most likely move. So this is actually quite a smart contraption. I have no idea how this would work, but honestly this is a really good idea. Sometimes when I'm out with my friends, whether it's out for a meal or like at a birthday party, we will always walk over these little like rain things. Basically these are like the stop places flooding, so all the rain will like go through the little like vents. My friends will sometimes wear heels and their heels will always get stuck in these vents, and literally it's so scary because like they can't get their heel out. So whoever decided to do this is actually a really smart person because it means I can just walk over these and then they'll be fine. I don't know if you're aware, but basically toilets are always really dirty. It's where people poo and pee. I always try my best not to use a bathroom in a restaurant or like a friend's house because like it just seems weird to me. Like, that's not your toilet and like other people are using that toilet. You're usually used to sharing a bathroom with your family, but honestly one thing I hate touching is bathroom door handles. So if there's a little lever like this where you basically pull it or like push down on it and the door opens, that is so smart. I always hate going into bathrooms in restaurants and having having to touch the handle, that handle could literally have some type of virus on it. And then people don't wash their hands as well, so a little lever like this to open a door is honestly genius. Do you ever drink tea or like a liquid out of a cup and for some reason it always seems to spill over? Well, basically with this cup, it's got like a little indent here, and all of this fluid will run down into the indent and basically stay in there. So it means if you spill a tiny bit of your drink over the edge of the cup, it'll not leave like a big stain. I always drink coffee, like literally I drink so much coffee, and one of the most annoying things is when you spill it, you literally have to clean it off. But with this cup, it literally stays in there and it stops the mess from going everywhere. Okay, so these headphones literally have a zip on them. You have no idea how smart this is. There's been so many times my headphones have got tangled up and stretched. If I literally had a zip like this on them, it would be completely fine, and this would honestly save so much time as well. You could literally zip it up and fold it together, and then it means when you want to use your headphones, they aren't all tangled up and you don't spend 10 minutes trying to untangle them. This here is honestly such a smart idea. They literally have a toilet and a sink combined. Sometimes people have really small bathrooms, and this here would honestly be such a good idea. In the corner of the bathroom, they could literally have the toilet and the sink. They could put their soap container on the floor, and then it means once they finish their business, they can literally use this tap, clean their hands, and then dry their hands. This would honestly save somebody so much room and so much money. You're basically getting a bonus with this. You're technically buying two things for the price of one. Anyways guys, that's the end of the video. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Let me know if you'd like to see me do more videos like this, and I definitely will. There's quite a few cool inventions out there that I definitely love to react to, so I might do a part 2. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Subscribe if you are new, and I will see you all in my next video.